Laugh me a laugh, grin me a grin, and then you'll know that we can win. With Cannon and Jonesy, everything's rosy, we'll blow the clouds away. We're gonna put on a show, everybody will know, and we can help push life along, 'cause we're original rascals, loving the Arsenal. With Cannon and Jonesy, let's play.
Good evening, icons across the land, but only if you're an Arsenal fan. The rest of you can do one, because we're back. The Cannon and Friends show is back. We're top of the perch again. The smugness is back. The parrots are back. The bananas are out. And more importantly, the Cannon himself is back. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I've had worse weeks, you know what I mean? I've had much worse weeks, to be fair. Monday was an awful day. Nothing really much happened. Tuesday was even worse. Not much happened. Yeah, it's been one of them weeks.
Yeah. Slowly just ticking along, isn't it? Nothing really is gone on. You know, just one of those slow burners, I think.
Yeah, it's been a quiet old week. Nothing's really happened, you know what I mean? I've been sitting, just been bored. Nothing to keep myself entertained.
I wonder if anyone else in the chat has had a good week, or it's just been the same all round for all of us. We're all in it together, I suppose.
Like, you know, it is what it is, isn't it? The formidable Pep Guardiola, Manchester City. They're never going to drop points. They're never, ever going to drop points, are they?
No. I don't think they will again either. You know, they know what to do at this stage. They get the job done, I think, as someone said. This is where they come alive, but hey, only time will tell.
Yeah, only time will tell. Maybe Man City might slip up somewhere. You know, this Arsenal team not good enough to get to a Champions League final either, are they? So
no, some of the worst football around.
Really,
it's a real struggle to watch.
Yeah, honestly, it's a real struggle to watch, isn't it? Like, everyone's right. Every fan of every fan base is right. We're shocking. Arteta out. He's got to go.
Maybe it's us that are the farmers.
Yeah. What can we say? Look, it'd be another summer. But, yeah. Anyway, do you think we should move on?
I think so. Let's liven it up a bit, shall we?
Let's go to the class of 25. So, good evening and a warm welcome to you all. And what can we say? What a fantastic week it has really been this week. 10 out of 10 trigger for the acting there. Absolutely loved it. EastEnders will be knocking on your door later on this evening.
Well, that is all of our goal, really, isn't it?
Yeah. That is all our goals in life.
I'm available all week.
Exactly. Right, let's go and do our good evening. So good evening to Catherine, who's in the house. Legends, good evening to you. Good to see you back on. Scroll down. Coursy's in the house. Coursy's in the house. Our leader, our icon, the man who's got more lists than anyone else. Tarek, good evening to you, sir. Hope you can be. And yes, I am late, mate. I can do what I want when I want. And do you know why? Because I'm a Champions League finalist, like my football club. Absolutely rightly so. We do what we want now. We do what we want. Good evening to Mr. Barwick, who's in the house. Good evening to you, sir. Good to see you on Saturday once again. Let's scroll down. Old Mr. Podcast is in himself, Ryan. Good evening to you, mate. Who else we got in here? Pete G's in the house. Good evening, Mr. Geary. Good to see you on. The Prime Minister herself's in the house. Margaret Thatcher. Miss Sheldon, how you doing? Miss Sheldon, good to see you on, Margaret. Who else we got on here? Jason Cross, late again. As I said, mate, I do what I want when I want. It's how we rock and roll on this show. You should know it by now. Good evening to Jeanette. Good to see you on. Hopefully looking forward to seeing you at Burnley. Here we go. Who else we got in here? Mr. Ross White's in the house. The legend, the myth, the chef. Good evening to Mr. White himself. Oh, Scotty's in the house. Whatever the weather. Rumour has it he's changed his allegiances. He's gone from the north side of London to the north side of London. Well, sorry, the Middlesex side of London to North London.
To the north.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Can't jump on the bandwagon now, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Good evening to Craig, Mr. Gunner Craig, who's in the house. Good evening to see you, you absolute legend. Good to see you on, mate. Here we are. Rose is in the house. Are you wearing that hat as part of a bet, Rob? No, I'm not. And I know you love it because you've been ripping it for the last 24 hours. So I thought I'd wear it again. Good evening to Martin, one of our sponsors, Classic Football Clubs. Great to have you back. Great to see you, mate. Good evening to you. BX Gunner, how you doing, mate? Good to see you on. Bucket hats are out. Watch out. Yep, there's a final about. Our second final of the year. And do you know what? We're going to go one better next time. I can tell you that now. Who else we got in here? Oh, look, we got the absolute legend, the icon, the myth, Mr. Hillsy himself. We're going to Budapest. Do I need to sober up yet? No, mate. You are not sobering up till at least not even Sunday the 31st of May. Because when we bring that big trophy back, mate, you're going to be getting drunk all summer long, mate. And we need to sort out Hillsy back on the show again. Absolutely. When we got some silverware under the carpet. I'm sure he'll come back on. Who else we got? Is anyone else in the house? Good evening to Jeff. Good to see you on, mate. Good evening to you. Here we go, scrolling down. Anyone else in? I think that's pretty much it at the moment, guys. I'm right down to the bottom. So, yeah, that's pretty much everyone, guys. So, good to see you on. Great to be back. And I think we'll go on to our next clip, which is actually, I'll take over this one for you, G. So you shouldn't really be presenting this one because it is yourself, isn't it, at the end of the day. It's the G-Tree clip of the week. So let's see what old G-Trig had to say for herself at 8 o'clock this morning. You can see the cringe in her face already as she has to sit here and watch this now. Probably quite uncomfortable for her, to be fair, but don't worry about uncomfortable, G. You'll be more uncomfortable on the 30th of May when Arsenal and Paris Saint-Germain are running out in Budapest.
Good morning and good evening, legends. We're back. The cannon is back. Trigger's clip of the week is back. And I know you're going to love this one because we're back with a bang, aren't we? We're top of the perch again. We are getting the parrot costumes back on reorder after cancelling them a couple of weeks ago. It is what it is, hey? But, you know, going into Sunday, massive game again. Fulham, job done. Tuesday night, job done. Celebration police out in full force, so we know we are back. But then again, we're going to be doing something different on Saturday the 30th of May this year. And for some others, it's going to be, you know, the normal Saturday night, lonely, watching rubbish on the telly. But not for us. We're going to be in Budapest. We're going to be at the Emirates. We're going to be filling the pubs, filling the streets for the Champions League final. Bring it on, PSG. See you there. Good night.
Absolutely, Gene. On that note, yeah, right. I think I'd do myself a little Jaeger. I think I deserve it. I think
Yes.
that I deserve this. I think I deserve this. I'm sure that everyone in the chat thinks I deserve this. Happy summer to you all.
Awesome.
Mm.
Yes, there we go. We don't mess about here.
Oh, that's good.
Burn, bit of a burn that.
Oh, you know, one that just catches you right there. Just catches you right there. Just catches you right there. Anyway, let's go back into the chat. Jeff saying good evening to the Champions League finalists. Absolutely right. Keep singing that loud. Yep, there you go, mate. We're going to get Hillsy back on, mate. We're going to get the legend, the man back on. We actually bumped into each other on Tuesday in the cubicle, in the toilets, as you do. As you do. As you do.
Well,
absolute legend. Who else we got here? Has Rob treated you to a Chinese yet? Oh, I think that's meant to be the other way around, weren't it?
No, Scotty has disappeared since the Chinese incident.
Oh, here we go. Look, haters always hate. Look, it ain't my fault that you blew it against Hearts the other day, and you're pretty much out of the Scottish Home Championship now. It's not my fault. It weren't me. It was your football team. Haters always hate, won't they? And as Margaret says, ching ching. There you go. Anyway, how you been anyway, G? Let's have a little bit of a chat, because you went over to Leon, didn't you? I know we don't really want to go in, and we don't really want to have any miserableness this evening. But how was France?
The sun was shining, the Aperol spritz were flowing. Hitting the town with George, as we do. Also met Laura and James. They're not in here yet, but I'm sure they will be at some point. Lovely people. Buzzing to see them again in the future, and a few more bevs, because it wasn't quite the party we expected. But hey, over land and sea, isn't it? What can go wrong?
Over land and sea in Leon.
And you know what happened last year is the men went out the semi-final, the women won it, and this year the women have gone out in the semi-final, and yeah, the rest is into your own thoughts there, people.
Wow, that's that. She's laid it down there, didn't she? And let's be honest, yeah, right. Everyone's sitting there singing, dancing that Paris Saint-Germain have won this Champions League final. Well, that was the same with Barcelona last year, wasn't it? In the women, they'd already won it, didn't they? Before they got on the pitch.
Yeah, game's already over. But we'll a couple more weeks and we'll be able to put it all to rest, won't we? And yeah, it's going to be one of those where we'll have to just very humbly sit in our houses and take it on the chin. We can't do anything in front of people or out on the streets or online. We'll all sit very quietly and enjoy the moment, I'm sure.
Yeah, we're not the arrogant type. We're not the smug type either. We're not the kind of type that rub it into faces either, are we?
Not us. That doesn't happen around here.
Not us. Not us. Not half, anyway. Not half. Anyway, moving onwards and upwards. Good to hear that you had a good time in Leon. And obviously, well done. Thank you for representing the women. Overland and sea as always. I think we're going to move on now, guys. And it's obviously, I think it's a time for a little bit of Mr. Alguna. So, Alguna. Firstly, absolute legend. Secondly, new song, just out. Not a better song than to be named Budapest.
The final's Budapest and the cannons on my chest will be there one and all for the Arsenal. The Arsenal. I know I'm always Arsenal, it's in my veins. It's very hard for me to try and explain, but it's true. True. The Arsenal. Yes, it's true. True. The Arsenal. Give me one good reason why I should ever make a change. Arsenal memories, the list is long. If we could end up champions, my head is gone. Oh, to you, ooh, the Arsenal. Yes, it's true, ooh, the Arsenal. And give me one good reason why I should ever make a change. I know that it's in me, I'll never let it go away. Give me one good reason why I should ever make a change. 'Cause I know that it's in me, I'll never let it go away.
Yes.
You like
Yes,
that one,
Al.
don't you?
Yeah.
You like that one, guys. Absolute brilliant, absolute legendary song once again. Take a bow, Mr. Alguna. Absolutely blitzing that one. And we're gonna put another one on for you a little bit later. Just another one that he dropped a few months ago, just to remind you. But yeah, let's just see what everyone's got to say for themselves here. Yep, Jeanette, loving it. We're loving it like that. Jeff, Al's really cooking at the moment. He's a busy man, isn't he? He's at a birthday party tonight as it goes. Not his own, but he's at a birthday party.
He never
But yeah,
stops.
absolutely brilliant. Yeah, Gunnar Craig loving it. Jason Cross has got his jigging around the living room now as we're talking. Margaret loving it. Perfect tune now. We're going to Budapest. We are going to Budapest. Jason, I just want to go now. No, mate, we got a Premier League to win first, mate. Like, it's weird, this, isn't it? Because leading up to last weekend, right, all I could think about was the Premier League. And even after the game, all I could think about was the Premier League. And I weren't thinking about the Champions League. But now we're beating Atletico Madrid. All we can think about is the Champions League. West Ham Sunday. West Ham is
until Sunday. Yeah. One game at a time. Our focus shifts, but
it's massive. Mr. Ross White, brilliant, loving it. Good to hear that. Catherine's loving it. Luke's loving it. Absolute cockabye out there. Rosie, what football club does George Ezra support? Liberty, if he's a Chelsea fan. It's not good being a Chelsea fan at the moment, is it? But we'll leave that one to a little bit later. So I'm going to pass you over to G now for our next segment.
Yeah. We're bringing it back, aren't we? We've let it simmer for a little bit.
Yeah.
We've been humble.
Yeah.
Day by day, week by week, game by game. But sometimes it always comes back. And our little friends here just wanted to stop by so you don't forget who they are. Perez and Omri, here they are. It's the top of the perch. What can we say, hey? It feels so bloody good to be back here because I think we can all agree, we can all be on the same page where we were a little bit worried, but we can't fault the effort of the lads post-City game. Even the City game, I was very proud of how we performed, and I think that has turned a corner. Obviously, we lost, but I think that has probably been the best thing that could have happened at this point because the attitude and the way we played ever since has got us where we are now. But more importantly, we have a nice 5-point cushion at the moment. Going into the last 3 games, we don't even have to leave London either. So no long coaches, no trains. We're in and around the home territory. But more importantly, we're up where we belong. Sir, what are you feeling at the moment?
Feeling 3 games left and we just need to go and win at West Ham. That's what I'm thinking. But I said it to Ryan last night. I'm going to be totally honest with you. All jokes aside now. Take the banter away for a sec. You can't get to a Champions League final then go and lose to West Ham.
No.
You can't do that.
God, no.
Am I here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So you just can't do it. You literally just can't do it. You've got to go out there and win this game of football. And put the ownership totally in your own hands with 2 games to go, where you're going to be playing a Burnley team on a Monday night game, which we don't know yet. Could be potentially a title decider. If Man City slip up to Brentford or Palace and we beat West Ham, we could be winning the league at Burnley. And then you've got Crystal Palace, and it's probably the best away game that you could have hoped for last game of the season. And that's no disrespect to Crystal Palace, because going to Sellers Park's not easy. Even though we won 5-1 there last year, just put that out there. Ching ching. But they've got a cup final potentially 3 days later. And they've got the moment to write their own history in their first ever season in a European campaign. They're not going to be interested in terms of that game. They're not going to want to go into 50-50s and come out the wrong side of them, because these players are going to be thinking about that they're going to be winning. They potentially could be winning a trophy 3 days later and having the end of the season like they had last year with the FA Cup. So in terms of getting out of West Ham with 3 points, it's massive. It's absolutely massive. And I'm not really brought, if I'm being totally honest with you, that Man City are gonna win every game, because as you see at Everton, they conceded 3 goals, and it took me back to the Arsenal Southampton game, the 3-0.
Yeah.
And it took me back to when Man United drew 4-4 with Everton one year at Man United. And teams don't win leagues at the end of the season when they're banging to conceded 3 goals against them. Do you know what I mean? It barely ever happens, if it does happen. Do you know what I mean? So for me, all the momentum is in our hands. We've gone and done all the hard work. We've got a favour of the toffees. We just need to go now and get the job done. And we've just got ourselves into a Champions League final. So if that can't pick you up and make you go into them last 3 games and put your chests out and say, I play for Arsenal fucking Football Club and I'm going to go and win the Premier League now because that's what we're going to do. And then we got a Champions League final, whilst all you other clubs in the English Premier League sit at home and probably you know what you do. Your season's over at that point. Do you know what I mean? It's a great time to be alive, but we've got to get the job done. We won nothing yet. All jokes aside, and we've got to get it done. And I believe we will get it done. I believe we've got all the right players fit enough to get it done.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree as well. You know, the atmosphere the other day was absolutely incredible. And you just hope that they can take that and go, if we get the job done at West Ham, we're going back home to that kind of atmosphere again to tie them over the line. Like, the fans can't do any more at this point to keep the confidence going. And a nice few days of rest as well. You know, it's not Wednesday to Saturday. We got that extra little bit of time to get the job done, really. So let's get it done on Sunday. And I really want it to be Sunday really quick so we know so it's done. I don't know about you at the moment, but each game I'm like, can it just come now so we know what's happening?
What we want, yeah, right? And this be totally honest, yeah, right? It's probably what Crystal Palace want as well. So I know you're not out there tonight listening to me, Crystal Palace fans, because actually, all the players, because you're actually sitting in Sellers Park ready to celebrate getting into a final. Just go and beat Man City next Wednesday at Man City. Just get the job done for us. Then when the game gets to round to Arsenal versus Crystal Palace, we can both rest all our players. Yeah, right? And who cares? Who cares at that point? Arsenal Premier League champions. We're going into the Champions League. You're going to play in the Conference League final. It makes sense, don't it? No one wants any players injured. No one wants anyone jumping into 50-50s. It makes total sense. Crystal Palace, go to Man City and grab a point off them. That's all it needs, G. That's all it needs.
Yeah, just one more game where you can put your effort in and then you have a bit of a rest to your final.
So, but yeah, that would be the ideal situation, wouldn't it? That actually, no one cares about that game on the 24th of May. And to be honest, I'll be quite happy because it's Bobby's birthday. And I do feel massively guilty that I'm going to be leaving the house on his birthday to potentially, I don't feel that guilty because I'll be celebrating a title. But it would be nice that actually I could spend it with him. And yeah. So there's another reason for you to kind of support the bandwagon.
Exactly that.
Good,
Do
good
you
evening,
want to pop
Tesh.
into the chat?
Yeah, we got Tesh in there. Good evening, Tesh. How you doing, sir? Good to see you on. And Ross, exactly. Facts, not fiction. That's what this show's all about. Facts.
We're here for the truth.
Jeff, I've got every faith the boys will get us over the line. We've got such a good squad now, guys, that we just need to get over the line. We just need to get the job done. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I think we'll move on now. We're going to move into our next segment of the day, which is one of our favourite ones, the Kevin Campbell Cap of the Week. So, guys, the Kevin Campbell Cap of the Week. I'm going to give it to this week to Red Action. And look, there's a lot of people around, so I don't want to obviously specifically eye Red Action for everything that happened on Tuesday. But he's a massive piece in terms of what he does on a week-to-week basis. I went on the boat trip earlier on the season, absolute incredible effort. But what I do want to say is, what an incredible job that him and obviously others done on Tuesday night in terms of obviously getting the fans together before the game to obviously welcome the coaches in. That was nothing to do with the club whatsoever. And look, the work these guys do on a week-to-week basis is absolutely phenomenal. And I think sometimes when we recognise people, we don't recognise the right people. And there's probably loads, if I'm being totally honest with you, loads of different individuals that we could sit there and hopefully we will do over the next whether it's the next month, the next year, whatever, and start recognizing these people, because what they do around the club is absolutely brilliant. And when you think last year that we had that fiasco with PSG with the Tifo, and then we see the Tifo that obviously a lot of the fans, some of the hardcore fans, some of the Arsenal supporter groups have been involved in, absolute chalk and cheese. And This be totally honest, right? What they did on Tuesday, right, built the best ever atmosphere that the Emirates Stadium's ever seen.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Unbelievable.
And there's only one way. There's only one thing to say. Do you know what I mean? There's only one thing to say, and as the great Ross White would say, "Facts, not fiction."
Facts, not fiction.
Facts, not fiction.
Yeah.
So look, obviously, what a massive thank you to everything that obviously you do, mate, in terms of the club. And as Ross White said, and he is doing it, he's obviously organising the fan parks for the Champions League final. You think of all that work that needs to be done and that he puts in there on a week-to-week basis.
Oh my, yeah. And fair play, because it must be a bloody struggle sometimes, to get people on board in some parts. But my God, what a difference it made the other night. It's one of those where you just get chills watching it on the telly, let alone I'd probably be crying if I was there. It was
I'm physically exhausted now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I am exhausted.
Yeah.
I've been running for every day for I don't know, last 30 days. I haven't run the last 2 days. I'm just physically just exhausted.
Can't do it.
It's just, mate, honestly, it's just such an exhausting evening. Emotionally. You can't underestimate the emotion side of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, yeah.
And we still got 3 more games to go. And I remember sitting here after the Brighton game, and I said to myself, I can't do any more of this. I can't do any more. Then after we lost to Brentford, then the Newcastle game where we hung on, then the other night, and you're just like, I need the end of the season.
No more.
But not until we got
nearly there, but we got some bits to enjoy first.
Exactly that. So 5 seconds to Red Action.
Legend.
On that note, I think what we'll do now, we'll go into the performance of the week. So the performance of the week this week, I'm going to give it to the Arsenal fans in general.
Yeah.
Overall. I come out that Newcastle game and I was really critical about our atmosphere that night when we won 1-0.
Yeah.
I was really, really shocked in terms of not the nerves, because I've got the nerves, but just the way people were in the stadium. And I was getting this feeling at that point, like, are we going to be in a situation? So I think Palace scored. Didn't know Palace scored. Are we going to be in a situation where, like, do you know what I mean? The fans return again. And look, we grounded that 1-0 win. And I said to myself, like, we need to do better as fans. We have to do better as fans. We can't go into the last few games of the season with the atmosphere like that, and the atmosphere being as tense as it was. Do you know what I mean? And look, things need to happen on the pitch as well to happen. And I'm going to obviously go on to that a little bit. Miles Lewis-Skelly.
Yeah.
For me, that selection has changed absolute everything in the space of 2 games. In terms of the performance that he produced, he's a very forward-thinking player who likes to play on the front foot. He likes to play the ball forward. He likes to stride with the ball, and he's got the technique and the capability of doing that. And what he's done is, he's opened players up to be able to play much quicker. And it reminded me a little bit, not in terms of technical ability, because he's nowhere near Santi Cazorla, but this is where Santi Cazorla was really good at, that actually he could run with a ball, he could play on the front foot, and he could get a ball into players for half a second to a second quicker than any other player. And then when you're getting players like Cazorla was, getting players like Walcott, Ozil, Sanchez on the ball quicker than what a normal midfielder was, they were banging in loads of goals. And then rest assured, when Cazorla got injured, that stopped happening. And I watched Skelly the other night, and it was no coincidence that I've not seen Trossard have a meaningful shot for about 3 months. I'm watching Trossard at Fulham, and he's getting in all the right areas. He's getting the ball quicker. He's getting the ball to him. He's getting the ball in the box. He's having shots, and he's looking lively again. And that's all because of one midfield player. And this is what I've been saying for months, that we needed someone to sit with Declan and not play like Declan. Do you know what I mean? And I feel with Zubimendi and Declan at times, they're too defence-minded. And we need that player who can kind of carry that ball forward and kind of get players onto the ball quicker. And I've got to give it to Mikel Arteta to add the ball bags, and apologies for that, but to add the ball bags, to then go and do it in a Champions League semi-final and pick that 19-year-old again in centre midfield.
Yeah.
That decision, is the kind of mentality of a decision that will win you trophies, because it's a hard decision. He's decided not to select Zubimendi, a European Championship winner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like who's played in the Euros final. And he decided to leave him on the bench and play Lewis-Skelly. That was a big boy decision. That was a big boy decision on Tuesday, and it paid off. And do you know what? That turned everything, and then it turns everything in the stadium, and then you get the electric atmosphere like you got.
Yeah.
And I've just got to say that that atmosphere on Saturday was I thought was the best of the season so far against Fulham. And when the players come off at half time and to the rousing reception they got, I knew the atmosphere we was going to get on Tuesday. I knew the atmosphere was going to get on Tuesday. And I just got to say that 60,000 fans, or look, 58,000 fans, if you want to exclude the away fans, take a bow. Take a bow.
Massively. Yeah. They were electric the whole way through. So every single one that went there, pat yourselves on the back and keep it up. More importantly, keep it going.
Here we go. Let's read some comments here. Because Arsenal put on a show. Yeah, I could hear the atmosphere from my flat, Luke saying. It was absolutely that electric. I'm seriously considering flying over to London for the game. Why not, Jeanette? Why not? Tesh, good shout. Liam, fans were bouncing on Saturday, but we took it to another level on Tuesday. 49 Lewis-Skelly. He's got to be given some absolute love, Lewis-Skelly, for what he's produced. Right, if he's fit on Sunday, I'll play him. And yeah, that's it. He's moving in tight spaces, always on the front foot, looking to pass forward, not back. Here he is. Old Gav's in the house. Old Gav.
Evening, Gav.
Is he another one that's turning into an Arsenal fan?
Don't know. Well, got that lovely picture of him, haven't we?
We have.
To start.
Good evening to the lovely Melina. Good to see you on. Hope you're well. Yeah, there you go. Melina's getting loads of love there, so good to see. Right, I'm going to move on. I'm going to go to G for the next segment.
Yeah. So leading off what we've already been talking about, we go into the legend of the week. Go for it. There's not enough words you can even bring for this boy. He carried us through that famous picture, "You deserve more," and boy, is he delivering now more. Just to, even on his performance against Fulham was like going back a couple of years, wouldn't it? He was so fresh and just on it, and he was getting stuck in, obviously create the first goal, scored the second, back to his very best. And then again, right place, right time on Tuesday night. I watched his interview afterwards and he was gutted that he wasn't they pulled him away from the celebrations. But there was a point as well where he went into the crowd and took someone's scarf. And you could just see he was trying to soak it all in as well. Imagine what he feels at this point. But
Yeah.
Oh my God. You know, we've all been there this season when we always believe in him, we always love him. That's never in doubt. But obviously there's been a bit of times where he hasn't quite been himself and we've been a little bit worried and disappointed, but that's all gone. And I don't know if you heard it as well, but he was doing an interview with the King, of course, Thierry, after the game. And they had a little moment where they said, look, I'm not going to go into details, but what he's done to get himself back for these games, I think he's putting himself through a lot of pain. Apparently it was when, after the City game, he said to Thierry that he will be playing against Fulham. No doubt about it. And there he was, and look what he's done for us in those times when, let's be real, he's not 100% fit. But the monster he's just become again, he's our star boy. What more can you say? Thoughts on it, sir? Oh, is he frozen? Damn it. Are you there? Is anyone here? Have I gone? Am I still here for you guys? Let me know. Yeah, it is me. Will he get him back? See? Just talking about the star boy. It's too much for him, isn't it? It's too much for him. It's facts, not fiction, and he's crumbled. He's frozen and he's left us. Let me know, everyone, what your thoughts on Saka's performance the other night. How good was it to get him back as what we've seen him for many years? Back in the goals, back in the assists, scoring in big games, as that's often something that the rivals throw at him, isn't it? That I'll come over here. That he doesn't score in big games, and what bigger game can you possibly have than Champions League semi-final to score the winning goal? He's having a meltdown here. Rosie, I have got. There you go.
Here he is. He's back.
What was that all about, man?
I don't know what that was about, to be fair. Like,
Every time you cry, Saka's picture was in, so I was just kind of having to go, hello.
you know what it is, don't you? You know what it is. It's them Spurs fans. They're messing around with the internet, ain't they? They're cancelling people's accommodations, up in flights,
Yeah.
just because you're shit. And that's the reality, just because you're shit. You had your opportunity and you blew it. You absolutely blew it.
I said you couldn't handle the star boy, so you had to bow out.
I'll tell you what, Rosie, if she was here, mate, that's the reason why, mate. She's not pedaling fast enough, is she? At the cinema tonight, she is, by the way. Yeah, Liam has left the chat. Yeah, what I would say is Bukayo Saka. It's not like, I think you just, what I heard, you just kind of nailed it, really. Like 2020, he stood up when we were sitting 13th, 14th, 15th in the league. We were staring down a relegation battle at the time. Let's be honest about it. We were staring down a relegation battle. There were seasoned professionals not turning up, doing their job. And then he took it on himself, didn't he? He led from the front. Mm-hmm. And he deserves absolute everything he gets in life and more. He deserves the absolute very best. Like, if there's a player that deserves to win the Premier League, there's a player that deserves to win the Champions League for his monster mentality, it's Bukayo Saka. You can knock on my door. I'll answer it. I'll argue with you about it. Like, the bloke's got a monster mentality. He could easily sit there and fill Foden's shoes. Do you know what I mean? And play with everyone else and have 5, 6 Premier League medals under Guardiola. But there's only one player impacting for his club and country out of Foden and Saka. And there's only one player that's done that consistently over the last 6 years. Yeah, Foden's had some wonderful moments, a wonderful season. But he's nowhere near the monster mentality that this guy's got. And I hope, I hope that he gets what he deserves. Because no one deserves it more. No supporter, no one in the club. He deserves it because he is literally at times drugged us out. And you watch him come back in that team. You watch, and this is no disrespect to Madueke, but it's chalk and cheese. It's chalk and cheese. Yeah. The level is embarrassingly so good. Saka is. He's so good. And look, there's not a right winger in this country, in England, that's going to start with him for the World Cup. You can bring me your Cole Palmers, you can bring me your Maduekes. They're not going to start in front of him. He will always start, like he always has started, because every manager that he's been under, they absolutely love him. The players love him. The coaching staff love him because he's got such a big, monstrous mentality. And let's be honest, there's a lot of debate whether he should be captain or not. But he steps up. He stepped up on Saturday. Yeah. He stepped up again on Tuesday and scored the winner in the Champions League semi-final. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. He's a monster.
It's fact, not fiction. There's nothing more to say.
It is. It is. By the way, Philip got a penalty, so Philip could be going through to the final. It looks like here.
Oh,
still
that. Time, isn't there?
Yeah, there's still time, but yeah,
we'll see.
He's all right. He's all right, Rossi boy. I think even Down will be nicking that space soon. By the way, he looked good again when he come on against Fulham. Another good.
Yeah, he did.
When he come on. But yeah, awesome. There you go. Look, guys, sorry, I've been a bit thrown by being thrown out there a little minute. So let's just catch up where we are. Yeah, we're going to go. I think we're going to go into the old Roman Reigns segment now, which is the acknowledgement section. Do you know what, right, G? There's only one reason why I'm acknowledging him today.
Yeah.
Andreas Berta. Someone stood up to the bastard, which was Simone. Someone finally stood up to him. Do you know what I mean? It took this man to come onto the sideline with his watch, Simone coming over, and he was going for him, weren't he, Berta?
Yeah.
Absolutely going for him. Someone finally stood up and give it to him.
The Mafia.
Oh,
What a bloke.
mate, I didn't know what was going on because obviously I was in a North Bank at the time, and as you can imagine, it's very nerve-wracking. You ain't got the TV screens like you'd have at home.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely brilliant, and like good. That's the shithousery that Simone deserves. And do you know what I think is even better? Yeah, right. That I still believe there was another minute of that game to play. I was very surprised when the ref blew up his whistle because that ball was out of play a lot of the injury time. And I'll take it. I'd take it all day long. I'm telling you, right, there should have been another minute in that game. Even better. Even better.
It's the fact of how, in the video, how far Simeone walks over, stomps over to him. And he's just like, yeah. You come to me, mate.
I moved to a better club, mate. I left you behind.
Yeah. That's it. What a ledge.
Good evening to Mr. Wilson. It was his 30th last week. Happy birthday, sir. Hope you had a good day.
Happy birthday, Sam.
Happy birthday, mate. Hopefully we'll get you on again on the show soon. But yeah, obviously this week we do acknowledge Mr. Berta.
Legend.
There you go. Right, now we're going to move on. Fancy a bit of the old Martin Odegaard 4K?
Ooh, yeah. Let's give it some.
I don't think I actually told you what to kind of write in this script. I think I left it blank. And to be honest with you, it's nothing big. I just wanted to remind everyone again in 4K that this is what we are.
Go on.
UEFA Champions League finalists.
The finalists.
The finalists, the final two. The final countdown. It is what it is.
Unbeaten so far in 14 games.
Should we get a gold Champions League when we win it being unbeaten?
Is yours gold? Champions
Is
League
yours
edition.
gold? Is yours gold? Go on, guys. Let us know. Should we have a gold message?
Petition for a gold Champions League.
Should we have a gold Champions League to match our gold Premier League? Quite ironic.
Has anyone ever done it before?
I don't know. Like, I suppose in the knockout stages,
everyone,
but then again,
before the semi-final, I'm sure the whole thing was like we've gone the longest unbeaten or something. So surely, but then I suppose how it's set up now, we do end up playing more games.
14 games
in the league rather than the group.
14 games.
Mm.
There you go. Been done before. Everyone's saying 100%.
Who?
Catherine, it should be gold.
Yeah.
Sam, we need another gold trophy. Ross White, 100%. Oh, no, it has been done before. Yeah, I bet you're fun at parties. You could have just lied, Jeff.
Yeah.
Mr. Sterling.
Come on. We don't need to
and
know.
Jason Cross. But yeah, there you go. Is yours gold. Right, we're going to go into our favourite segment of the week. Well, one of our favourite segments, which is the birthdays. And I can tell you what, there's some big old birthdays this week, G. Some absolute crackers. Right, birthdays this week. Are you ready for some big old birthdays? Even I was sitting there like, we've come back at the right time. The first person, the best ever football player that I've seen play for this football club with the ball at his feet. Dennis the Menace. Dennis Bergkamp. I'm telling you what, G. I know obviously you wouldn't have seen him play live. You've missed out.
Yes.
This bloke was something else. This bloke was honestly something else. 423 games for Arsenal, 120 goals, an invincible, 3 Premier Leagues, 4 FA Cups, Player of the Year, English PFA Player of the Year, absolute icon. He's actually rated the second ever best player to play for Arsenal behind Thierry Henry.
Can't argue with that.
Can you imagine, though, that we had them 2 players at one go and they're the 2 best players ever played for this club?
Yeah. It's ridiculous, really, isn't it?
It
Normally
is
you get the
ridiculous.
one followed by the other, but to the same time, same team,
Same
winning
position,
together.
basically. I know one's behind the other one, but they're both strong forwards.
Yeah.
To have the number 1 and number 2, the best players ever in that same team, in that same position as such.
Yeah. Oh,
Cohesion.
yeah. And he did that all without going on a plane.
Jeanette loved Dennis Bergkamp. Ross White, the Iceman, what a player. Tesh, the Iceman, my favourite ever player to wear the cannon on his shirt. Gav celebrating Bergkamp is pure class. Rosie, Bobby Davro was a good-looking man in his heyday. Margaret, legend. Here he is, Mr. Morgan's in the house. Good evening, it's the Ivan Tony Appreciation Society. You'd still have him in there, though, wouldn't you, mate? You'd still have him in with Yockers, wouldn't you? Jason, I used to wear the same football boots as him. Reeboks, they were that smart. Yeah, so there you go. There's your number 1.
Have a birthday.
Your number 2, another top player in that time, Sylvain Wiltord, the man who scored the winner at Old Trafford to win the 2001-2002 Premier League title. 175 games, 49 goals. Unfortunately for him, as we was talking, Trigger, he was behind Bergkamp and Henry.
And he is again in the list.
But he was still winning big. That's how good we was. We were bringing him on, and he'll win us the Premier League.
Yeah, underrated.
A very underrated player he was, and he was a player who could score from anywhere. You give him the ball, mate, and he was explosive. His finishing was pretty explosive. Good player. Liked him.
Legend.
Luke, very underrated, but Wiltord popped up with crucial goals. 49 of them, mate. Ross White, Wiltord, an underrated player. He was quality. Oh, behave yourself, Gav.
Gav.
Oh, come on, mate. How's he an Arsenal failure, son? How'd you work that one out? He was sitting behind the best ever Arsenal player and the second best Arsenal player. He still scored 50 goals nearly.
Gav.
Start calling you Goldbridge. We'll talk about him later as well.
Yeah.
Get Gav on the list for that. Absolutely, Gav.
Disgrace.
Jesus Christ.
Disgrace.
Yeah, but mate, they were the 2 best players in ever played for the club. Franny Jeffers was a failure. Franny Jeffers was a failure. He won cups and titles, and he probably won stuff to be fair, he probably won stuff for France as well. So there you go. Ross saying, Gab will be saying Giroud was shite in a minute. You put yourself up there for this one, pal. Yeah, you're right. Mr. Barwick, you're right. Gav. It's time, mate. It's time.
You just made the list!
Gav is the first person on the list. Franny Jeffers, very true, Mr. Morgan. 1 cap, 1 goal. He's in the 1 cap, 1 goal for England. There you go.
Special that.
Yeah. Fox in the box. Yeah, there you go. Shamak. Even Shamak was better than Franny Jeffers, though. At least Shamak scored 9 and he's in his first 10 starts. Would you say Anelka was even better than him for a time at Arsenal? Yeah, he was better than Wiltord. Of course he was. Of course he was. Nicholas Anelka's problem was he should have never left Arsenal. He went to Real Madrid too soon. He listened to his brothers too much. There you go, Jeanette. I was asked the worst player who was the worst player I saw play for Arsenal. Any faults? I said Franny Jeffers.
Mm-hmm.
Totally agree with that. Yaya Sanogo. Can you believe, mate, that he come on and played an FA Cup final and won it and got a winner's medal? Oh, there were some bad ones, weren't there? Shamak Scolacci, Stepanovs. There were some baddies. Anyway, guys, we do need to move on. Let's go to our third one. This will bring some debate.
Ooh, yeah.
Frances Fabregas. 303 games, 57 goals. Absolute brilliant player, right? And I'm going to put it out there. I've got nothing against the guy whatsoever. In my eyes, he wanted to come back and we wouldn't take him. I think he shouldn't have done what he did with the whole Barcelona thing. And the way, it was a bit distasteful the way he left. But I think he did give it his all for this football club.
Yeah.
And he do you know what? He's the only player, like you said about Saka, he's the only other player that I could say that's done pretty much what Saka done and tried to drive that team at such a young age, Fabregas.
Yeah.
Absolute terrific player. Like, probably one of the best centre midfielders we've had.
Just a shame he went to Chelsea and tapped the badge.
Yeah, well, that is quite bad, really, isn't it? Cheers for reminding me of that. That wouldn't surprise me, Gav. You love a young manager now, mate. Sam, I've got nothing against Fabregas. He gave everything. Tesh, we didn't take the options to bring him back. Yeah. Sterling, he weren't great, was he? Well, that was an awful one.
William.
Right, number 4. Our most ever capped player, David O'Leary. Listen to this one, G. 722 games. 14 goals.
That's some going. That is some going.
722 games. His last moments for as an Arsenal player, lifting up the FA Cup in 1993.
That's
not
what
a
he
bad way
does.
to go out, is it?
No. Not at all. Beauty.
And the 5th one. Please say I've got her on here.
Got it?
Oh, no, I don't think I've got that. I did have it on here. I don't know what's happened there. But here we go. Is this it? Yeah, there we go. Beth Mead.
Meadow.
I'll let you have a little word on her, Jay.
Yeah. She is 31 now. So yeah, we don't obviously know what's going to happen in the summer. And all our thoughts with her and Viv and the family at the moment, of course. But yeah, what she's done for this club, you can't deny it. Brilliant for club and country, but yeah, she's been the one that's really transitioned us into the professional side and taken the Emirates as well as a couple of fantastic goals against Chelsea at the very early stages of us playing at the Emirates. And one that will go down in the history books as a legend no matter what. What can you say? Mido, that's the one, Jason.
There you go.
Happy birthday. And to all.
And Ross, that's a great shout, mate. I don't think he ever scored a goal or anything, Cabadiara, did he? Quite arguably the worst player. Quite arguably.
One more for the birthdays, though, sir.
Go on.
Catherine.
Oh,
Catherine
yeah.
was
It
asleep,
was the
wasn't
icon
she?
Catherine's birthday on
I think
Monday,
she's
wasn't it?
gone. I think she's gone from the chat at the moment, but I hope she liked her virtual birthday card, whatever was going around the other day. But yeah, and obviously a ledge, always in the shows, normally the first one in the chat. Love the questions and the interactions. Oh, she is here. Woo! The interaction she has. I will never forget her jumping live in the snow on one of the
That was
streams.
quite funny. That was funny. That was, wasn't it?
It was brilliant. But yeah, we wish you a very happy birthday for earlier in the week. Hope you had a few bevies to get through, and yeah, lots of love to you, Catherine.
Absolutely. Hope you had a great birthday. It was a great birthday, to be fair, Catherine. It was an absolutely incredible birthday for you. Man City dropped points. So yeah, I hope you had a good birthday week. We're now going to go into our tributes, and we've got a big one today. So, guys, today, it's not today, I think it was a few days ago, it would have been David Rocastle's 59th birthday. Obviously, sadly, not with us anymore. I know we've obviously celebrated him loads on the show, and we'll always continue to celebrate him loads. Another one, when we talk, quite ironic, we talk about Bukayo Saka. And this is a guy with the number 7 shirt, come out of our academy and lived from the front at a very young age again. So it's quite ironic that actually, right close to his birthday, Bukayo Saka gets the winner in the Champions League semi-final. I do find that a little bit ironic, to be fair. But yeah, what an incredible player this is, and probably one of the first players I ever remember play for the football club. Watching him on the terraces at Highbury. Yeah, he was just an absolute colossal midfielder. Scored some absolute great goals. And yeah, obviously would always be sorely missed by the club, the fans, and we always sung about, so which is nice, and that will continue happening as well. So yeah, obviously happy heavenly birthday, David. We'll never forget you, and yeah, hopefully we bring the trophy home, mate, this year, and the number 7 shirt gets the winner.
Mm-hmm. The spirit lives on.
Absolutely does. It has to live on, don't it?
Yeah. That's
it's
it.
All
that's us. That's what we do. It's the classiness of us. You know, we remember at the right times. That lovely picture of Saka in the corridor pointing to him on the wall is what we ooze, isn't it? Just ooze class. And yeah, obviously some of us, myself, wasn't around at that point or watching at that point, but too young, unfortunately. But even if you didn't have that connection, the Arsenal connection is well and truly alive. So yeah, sorely missed, but always in our hearts and thoughts every game.
I would have loved there. Oh, Rocky. What an absolutely incredible player. And there you go. It's Ivan Toney's birthday tomorrow. There you go. 5 seconds to Ivan Toney. 3-0 Fulham. John McGinn scored. That's game, set, match. Villa are going to the Europa Cup final.
Oh, there we go. Forest crumble.
Yeah, a big old Forest crumble. Did Gibson White not be able to play today?
Oh, he can't have now.
That was a big loss for them, wasn't it? But
yeah,
fair play to Forest for getting as far as they did, really.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, we're going to move on, guys. We have got now the Ruth Becks. We basically should have done this about 2 months ago. We basically should have done it 2 months ago. Ruth Beck done a Havertz picture. We haven't done it. I've got the wheel, so we'll do it now. So let me share the screen. Really bad at me. I've been meaning to do it, and it hasn't been done. So there you go, guys. This is what the draw was at the time. Whoever wins this will win the Kai Havertz picture.
Good luck. Ooh. Oi!
Hey, it's our very own Margaret Sheldon. She is the winner of the Kai Havertz picture. Well done, Margaret. If you are in the house, Margaret, leave it with me. I will give Ruth a message, and obviously I'll do a tweet. And yeah, we'll make sure we get that prize over to you. Well done, Margaret.
Well done. She'll love that.
Everyone's loving it. The Prime Minister, congratulations, Prime Minister. Well done, Margaret. Oh, he's actually on the bench now. I'm surprised he's actually on the bench.
How was that allowed?
I know.
Surely the concussion stuff, like his whole head split open.
Right. She's a winner, chicken dinner. Right, we are going to be speeding through the show because G has got to be out of here at 10:30 tonight. So we'll see where we go. We might leave a few of them out of here. I think we'll leave the Pat Butchin name game out. It would have been quite a funny one, guys. I was going to ask you to name all the teams that ain't in the Champions League final at the moment.
Chuck it in the background, everyone.
Yeah. So if everyone wants to name teams that are not in the Champions League background, please do. And please include that Glasgow club, Rangers, as well. But yeah, we'll leave that one alone. I think we will have a bit of a sing-song, though. I think we will have a bit of a sing-song. And we'll listen to Al Gooner's second song.
I wanna win the Champions League so fucking bad. Finally win the thing.
Love that.
Tune.
It is another good tune, isn't it? An absolute cracker of a tune. Oh, it's 4-0 filler now. 4-0 filler. Absolute filler. Spurs,
done and dusted now.
A trouncing there. Yeah. There you go. Look, all the teams. Man City, Spurs, Rangers, Spursy, Man City, Liverpool, Sutton United. Get Sutton United out your mouth, Jeff. Get Sutton United out your mouth. Sure.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. What happened to them this year, legend?
Taking a step back down, haven't they? Flirted with the high leagues, flying the flag for us, but wasn't to be in the end. But in better news, we can have a beer on the concourse again now.
Exactly. Whenever there's
that's what shit leagues are all about.
Whenever there's little perks at the end of it, you take them, don't you?
Always. Look at the positives.
So I'm going to pass back over to you now. I think you want some crumble, don't you?
Oh, we haven't had a crumble for a little while, but it's bubbling and it's hot. Let's go. See, I don't normally like Monday night football. And this week I didn't either. It was disgusting. The last 10-15 minutes was absolutely disgusting to watch. But I think we can all agree, sir, that we do love a toffee, though, don't we? A nice toffee crumble. Sprinkled over the top, little bits on the top, just to make it even sweeter. Fair play to them. Obviously, they do have something to chase at the moment. They can still get something. But City, I mean, the Arsenal Barry, what a guy, came on. Beto was absolutely useless. Tore them a new one in defence. Latched on to a lovely little mishap from Mark Gay as well, which was just chef's kiss. But yeah, City, they were a shambles. And I'll touch wood, cross my fingers, cross everything. They did look on the ropes a little bit. You can't lie. Yes, they got something back, but they were on the ropes for a good 10-15 minutes, and it could have been worse. So, yeah, nice little bit of crumble for Pep, for the Haaland, for them all. Utter shite.
Smoke went on old Erden's face, was it?
Oh, it was not. No little digs at the camera. Straight down. The poor guy on the front row as well had to hide his bottle away.
Oh yeah, his bottle.
You could see it in his pocket.
Yeah. Did you see it?
You could see he had it in his pocket. Yeah, you could see it. He was ready, but wasn't to be, was it, mate? It was not to be this time.
Well, like this was it, Icon.
Yeah, see him?
There he is. There's the prat of the month. Oh, this could really backfire on your face, pal. This could really backfire on your face. And I'll tell you something, I'll be here for it. Be brilliant to see.
The paid actor by Sky conveniently knew where his house was this morning after a game.
Mate, yeah, you know what they're all about. They're all the same, them talk sport, a lot of them, ain't they?
Talk shite, yeah.
You wait till we win it, yeah, right? And then they start trying to get on a bandwagon how great we are.
Yeah.
You know it's coming.
We know it gets clicks.
But the streets never forget. Everything in this hat gets remembered.
Receipts are flowing, don't you worry.
Receipts and bookmarks.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah,
anyway.
City are the crumble of the week this week.
Oh, and it is a big old crumble. We're going to go on to our next segment now. This one, I'm going to do it really quickly because actually I think it deserves to be remembered, even though we haven't been on the show for a few weeks. I do love a bit of eco-friendly. Eco-friendly, wet wipe. Look, I ain't forgetting, mate. I ain't forgetting how you tried to give it the big one. You thought you used the big old I am at the Emirates when you turned up in the League Cup semi-final. Mr. Rosinia. Do you know what I mean? You lost your job. You was useless. You was rubbish. Get back to acting because that's all you're good at. Do you know what I mean? Get back to the in-betweeners. Do your new movie, whatever you need to do. But a Premier League football bench is not for you. That's it.
No, not very good at managing, is he? Man aging. He bloody ages now.
Oh, we got a good evening here. The old PE teacher. Good evening to you.
Evening.
Jay's saying he's in between his jobs now. Yeah, as Luke's saying, definitely an actor. Respect the ball. Exactly, Ross. Respect the ball. we're going to move on now. So we're going to move on to the Mouse Sporting Baddie this week, which this week, to be fair, has been dedicated by G herself.
Oh, it's a good one. And I hope the ladies are ready, because we've swerved away from football and we've gone for something we don't normally go for in sports. But arguably one of the worst to take toll on your body. Should be known as the 8-time world champion. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Lewis Hamilton. Sir Lewis Hamilton. What a bloke. Just better with age. Sensational. What a legend he is in the sport. Deserves more than he's got at this stage. But he's still fighting, still standing up for what he believes in, using his platform for the good as well. Most importantly, he's got to be up there. He's got to be up there. And Rosie's not agreeing, which is not. This is not going down well. What do you mean?
Well, do you know what? Yeah, right. Funny enough, legend. I'm going to see I've gone free this year for 4 days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Nice.
Yeah, you know. It's going to be a big old summer for me, mate. Winning the Champions League, winning the Premier League. Going to the old British Grand Prix.
And having a garden party.
Then, the garden party. Then off to sunny Spain for an all-inclusive for 10 days. Oh, I tell you what, life could be good this summer.
Life is good.
And the hat will be there, Rosie. The hat will be there.
Bursting in the bag.
Oh, absolutely bursting in the bag. Absolutely. Hamilton, 8 times champion. You're saying Ross White. If you know, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I think to be honest, I do think that he is a very controversial. Not a lot of people like him, do they? Hamilton. He does get a lot of hate for whatever reason. Sorry, Jason Foster's hit a big one, the World Cup as well.
Oh, yeah. And one of our games is a Saturday night on our festival weekend, so I will be posted missing those days.
Icon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be posted missing for a few days then.
Yeah. Panama. What was it? Panama. We beat 6-0 last time, didn't we?
Yeah.
Useless. But yeah,
he is the sporting baddie for me this week.
And there you go. There's the sporting baddie for this week. I think we'll have a little bit of the old retro baddie now. Yeah, why not?
One for the guys.
Right, guys. So I've gone for another 90s icon this week. You're not going to get much better, to be fair, in the 90s than this lady, Jennifer Aniston.
Oof.
Friends.
Is there a BRB coming? Of course there is. Didn't.
Be back soon, Jay.
See ya.
There you go, Jennifer Aniston. Yeah, look, even Rosie's loving a bit of Jen Aniston. Even Rosie. Ring a ding ding. There you go, Mr. Barwick's happy. Oh, Jeff. Whoa. Catherine, she's aged like a fine wine. Absolute stunning, as Rosie says. Absolute, fully agree. Look, Smugger always delivers when it comes to this part of the show. He always delivers. Oh, Tesh, his groin's gone again.
Sorry, Tesh.
Be right back. Yeah, you are right there, mate. You are right there. Brad, you proper messed up, mate. You proper messed up. Jason, too much hairspray ruins their own layer. Like you're bothered, mate. Gorgeous then and now. Love that one. Love that one. So,
Yeah, fan favourite.
but we have got another one tonight. We got another one tonight. So we'll go into the other spat baddies. It ain't going to be a retro one. I've gone actually for tonight an Arsenal football player. So yeah, this will be interesting. So it's not a retro one. This young lady, Holmberg, is it?
Yeah, Smila Holmberg.
Joined in January, am I right in saying?
Yeah, that is right. 19 years of age. I'm probably the only one that came away from having a good game last Saturday.
Do you know what? To be honest, I didn't realise she was that young. I feel a bit bad now, to be honest. Score? Did she score? Did she get an assist the other day?
She got an assist. She came on, and the only one that actually gave a bit of energy and effort. Pinged in a beauty of a cross for Alessia to, I think it was an own goal in the end, but it was out of nowhere, just smashed it. Yeah, and just looks like a real talent. So one for the future for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Like, seems to have a good impact, and that's what I like about Arsenal at the moment. They're getting these young players in. Like they got Olivia Smith in, didn't they?
Yeah.
Was she 20?
I think so. Yeah, early 20s. Yeah, obviously she scored her first 2 goals in the midweek last week as well. So flying high in the first couple of months in her career. So long may it continue.
I do apologise for that, Catherine. I did actually think she was about 24, 25. So, yeah, apologies. But we'll appreciate what a good young talent she is. Very, very good player by what I've seen. Yeah, I think we all do, Jace. I think we're on that move, mate. I think we'll move on. Kind of backfired that one. But we'll move on. And we'll go into our next segment because we are racing through time now. And I'm quite conscious that we need to get the
Desmond's soon.
I think we'll leave the Mike Madness this week.
Yeah, I don't have one, to be fair, I don't think.
I had one. I'll tell you what it was now. The weather.
Yeah, fair.
The fucking weather. The weather.
Lovely day all day and then it pissed down as soon as I was outside.
Yeah, the weather. We're in May. We're in May and it's literally as we're talking 13, 14 Celsius for the rest of next week. And I'm like, great. I've not even got, have you noticed, I've not even gone in my bar this week. Not even in my bar.
That's shocking.
Not even in my bar. Not been in there once. I was in there once when we did a show and I absolutely froze. So I decided not to do that again. Yeah. So yeah, we will leave the Mike Madness. I think we'll leave the Warnock of the Week now. It was going to be Unai Emery, but I can't really give it to him. Now he's just got into the Europa Cup final. So well done, Aston Villa, even though you did decide to bottle it against Spurs and ruin a whole nation's celebration for the summer.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
I think we'll leave the John Cena, Hush Your Guns, Jamie O'Hara as well.
He doesn't need any more minutes this week, does he?
Do we really need to talk about him?
No, prick.
I think we will go into the snake of the week, though.
Yes, this one will deliver.
Yeah.
Enough is enough! I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane! Everybody strap in! I'm about to open some fucking windows.
That's class.
Oh, brilliant. Right. I'm going to let you talk about this one. Gabby Bonglahor.
Couldn't take it, could he? Could give it on air, but couldn't take it. To the fact that then he had to get the lovely presenter who I used to like, and now she's gone very far down in my estimations, to back him up because he went all silent, didn't he? And went, oh, don't get all personal. but wants to wind us up on the constant, doesn't he? Too much celebrating. We haven't won anything yet, he said. What the fuck did he win? What final did he get into? Someone please tell me. Because I don't remember it. Bang average. As the Arsenal fan said, bang average player. Bang average career. Wouldn't even know, wouldn't ever have seen fireworks leading into a game he played. Because he was never near that level. But has the audacity, like they all bloody do. They've all got some ego to go online. Because they won't read the comments, will they? They just go, yeah, well, we know that we're gaining clicks and views, and that's more important than being a decent human being at this stage. But don't worry, Gabby, because in a couple of weeks we won't be celebrating. Just for you. We'll stay at home and not do anything. Just like you say we should.
Yeah. Do you know what? He's an odd guy. He's an odd guy. Because it's bad enough hearing from Paul Scholes, who's a top world class player. But hearing it from Gabriel Bongahor, who mate, he had a bit of pace to him, and that's what he had. That's all he had. He weren't a good player whatsoever. I find it baffling how, like, I even heard a Cardiff player giving it about Arsenal celebrating. Mate, you've just got up from League One. Stay in your lane, mate. Do you know what I mean? If you was playing in a Champions League semi-final, you'd be celebrating, but you're not. You're playing in League One. So, do you know what I mean? Just reverse back and do what you do. But
remember who you are.
Yeah,
do you know
exactly.
the highlight of I can remember of Gabby's career was when he ran so fast and flew over the advertising board at Anfield, and some fans started taking a picture of him, didn't help him up.
That don't surprise me either. That does not surprise
That's
me.
the highlight I remember of his career. So
But he hasn't got a clue. Do you know what? I'll be honest with you. I've never ever once tuned in to talk sport ever.
No.
I just honestly, even that woman who was with him, mate, just get off, mate. Just get off. Like, really. And she got really defensive, didn't she? And it was like, you've got to respect this, where you're rage baiting and baiting people out game after game. Do you know what I mean? You've got to be a little bit more clever about yourself. But there you go. Yeah, so there you go. Mr. Gabriel Bongahor has won that award for this week. We'll scroll down. Yeah, we'll definitely go into this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so see you next Tuesday. Mark Goldbridge. Where do we start with this guy?
He sold his soul to the devil, hasn't he?
This is a guy,
absolutely embarrassing. The change in about a week from the takeover, the comments he was put in the other night, and then conveniently didn't post any last night when that was a shit game as well, because it was all supposed to be this wonderful cinematic game last night, and it obviously wasn't going to be that after the first leg. But yeah, nothing. It was all right for them to celebrate. It was all right for them to be defensive. But for us, it was boring, and we didn't deserve to be where we were. So, yeah, it's very convenient, I think. And it does baffle me why Gary Neville wanted to buy his... Like, that's very strange to me. Do you not think? Like, it's his own platform. Why does he want to buy it off him? In order to spread all of this? It's bonkers.
Maybe it's to kind of dilute what he says as such with United and have control over it.
But why?
I don't really get it.
It's so pointless. What's the point? Like us, we just come here for a little bit of a giggle, chat shit, say what we want, and that's it, isn't it? It's authentic, not programmed to say what they want us to say to make the club look better or blah blah. Mental.
It is a strange one. I have to be honest with you, it is an absolute strange one. I don't really get it. The only thing I can think is that they want to. I don't know whether they want control over what he does and what that channel he does, and does that impact on Manchester United as a whole. I don't know. Is there a lot more to it in the background? Is it Gary Neville? Is it someone else? Do you know what I mean? You just never know, do you? But I do find it a bit odd. I do find it really odd. But I find the guy embarrassing. I actually find the guy embarrassing. Like, mate, you're just talking rubbish now, mate. Do you know what I mean? You're just talking rubbish for the sake of talking rubbish. And we're going down this road now with people. We're going down this road now with people where I just feel like that it's just rubbish getting spoke all the time. And yeah, it's just nonsense, isn't it? Like sitting there slating Arsenal when you've sat there and tried to. Like at one point, he was trying to defend them all season. And then you've just decided to do a 360-degree turn and actually, as they're about to win stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. He's actually, in earlier videos, like 2 weeks more, some of his comments were actually, I was like, well, at least someone's kind of sticking up for us and saying that actually they do deserve it if they went blah-de-blah. The complete 360 so quickly. It's so obvious as well. Like, it didn't even start like next season. It's literally straight away, just completely, even the way he's like putting his messages up, it doesn't sound like it's coming from him.
Yeah.
How he's talked about it. Obviously, I don't watch it in any sense, but it just fills your timeline sometimes, doesn't it? Unfortunately. But that's what it is as well with some of these people. The reactions these days are so fake. You know, yes, we all get annoyed if we concede a goal or lose a game, but some of them are just horrific. But they know what they need to do to get clicks, don't they? And obviously that's their business mind. But yeah, it's just, but people take it as gospel as well, don't they? And like, oh, because he said it, it's all true. And yeah, it's just this cesspit at the moment online.
And that's the problem, in it. That's the problem. And I think, like I say, Collie Stans just said, like, extreme views do drive clicks, unfortunately, and that's the problem we're in it at the moment. And it just kind of drives you away from the social media. Like, to be honest, I don't really go through my timeline that much now. If I'm being that, like, I used to go through it much more, and I don't do it as much now, which kind of makes me feel better about life. But and it does, because you ain't sitting there listening to everyone's crap. Do you know what I mean? Old Freiburg went through as well, so that's Freiburg versus Aston Villa. Don't know what the Palace score. What did the Palace score end up?
They were 2-1, 5-2 on aggregate.
So you got Arsenal, Palace, and Villa all in the cup, all in the finals, which is quite interesting, isn't it? That Villa play 3 days before Man City, where Palace play 3 days after. So the last two games are pretty much kind of all packed in together. Anyway, we'll move on, because we're going to go to the last segment quickly, and we'll do the score predictions. We'll get these done as quick as possible, so let's get cracking away.
Cool. I will get them.
Yeah, go on.
Well, no Fridays, obviously European, so doesn't tend to be. So we go straight over quite a big 12:30, which is not really a 12:30 game, but I suppose when you're mid-table now, that's what happens. So we start Liverpool-Chelsea, Saturday lunchtime.
Ooh. Jesus.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. 3-1 Liverpool.
3-1 Liverpool. Cool. I'm gonna. Do you know what? I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm actually. 2-1 Liverpool. I was gonna do a Desmond, but I'm not sure Chelsea are there.
I was going to say that would have been a wild one. That would have done.
It would have been, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
I'll go 2-1.
Next.
Brighton Wolves. I will say, sorry, James. I noticed my younger cousin was in the chat a minute ago, and he's Wolves fan, but I'm sorry, mate. I'm going to say 3-0 Brighton.
Cool. I'm going to go 2-1 Brighton.
2-1. Cool. Then we have Fulham Bournemouth.
It's
an interesting one.
Yeah, that is. I'm going to go 2-1 Bournemouth.
Cool. I'll say 2-0 Bournemouth. And last 3 o'clock, Sunderland United versus Man United.
You're first on that.
2-2. Desmond.
I'm going to go 2-1 United.
No, they could really do with losing some points to get off their high horse. And then the 5:30, we've got City Brentford.
I really can't call this one.
That is a tricky one.
3-1 City.
3-1. Yeah, because City are at home. I'll say 2-0 City.
Cool.
Then we've got Sunday. Boring. Burnley Villa. I will say Burnley Villa. 2-0 Villa.
You don't know what Villa team's going to turn up, do you? I'm going to go 2-1 Villa.
2-1. Cool. Then we've got Palace Everton.
Jesus. Palace are in the final. Are they really going to care?
Everton
1-0.
fighting. Yeah, 1-0. I'm going to say 2-1 Everton.
Cool.
Forest Newcastle.
That be you first.
Yeah. 1-0.
Yeah, I don't know about this one.
Yeah, some dodgy games.
I feel like Forest now are going to be on a bit of a downer, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's going to be hard for them to pick themselves up after that defeat. I'm going to go 2-1 Forest, but it could be anything. I just don't think Newcastle.
Well, there's only 3 points in it as well.
What for?
There's only 3 points between them.
Is there?
Yeah.
That's how bad Newcastle have been in.
16th and 13th, yeah. Forest are 42, Newcastle are 45.
Yeah.
What was your score prediction? Sorry.
2-1 Forest.
2-1 Forest.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. And then, is it the last game of the weekend? No, it's not. The big one. West Ham, the Arsenal.
3-1 Arsenal.
Fuck, I was going to say that. 3-0 Arsenal. We're going for it. And then Monday football returns and Spuds versus Leeds.
Um,
Leeds first, isn't it?
2-1 Tottenham.
2-1 Tottenham. I'm going to say 1-1.
Cool.
And that concludes.
Top goal scorer? I'll let you go first.
Big Yock. Victor. He was a mentality monster as well the other night. And I feel West Ham is the one.
I'm doing it to jinx him, Haaland.
Yeah, love that. And goals scored?
29.
29 for Liam. 26.
There you go. Locked in. Locked in.
Oh, we will see over the weekend.
Catherine's gone 27. Sorry, guys. Couldn't really go through the predictions tonight because it was quite racing along. Catherine's gone 27. Jeff goes 33. Jace goes 22. Good evening, Lauren. Love a bit of jinxing. Hopefully, I've jinxed them big time. Mr. Barrett's gone for guac as well. Right, let's go for the last two segments quickly. So we'll go into quickly the MVP winner of the week.
Who are you thinking?
I've got to give it. I think I've got to give it to the birthday girl this week, aren't I? Really?
Yeah.
You really don't it? Catherine's birthday.
Always the first one in the comments.
Yep, first one in the comments. So yeah, that's where I'm going to go this week with it. You?
Nice. I'm gonna say.
That's great news.
Oh, for fuck's sake! The curse.
That is great
I'm
news.
gonna-
That is absolute great news.
Let the curse crumble. I'm gonna say Rosie.
Oh, Rosie.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with one of my angels. On top of it, to getting everyone together to give a message to Catherine as well. Nice bit of community outside of the Thursday night. So yeah,
Does a lot of unsung hero work. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
Stuff that doesn't get noted in the background.
Yeah. So it's not always about the show, it's about the community in general.
Exactly. So good, two good worthy winners this week. Let's go into the last one, which is the Wally of the week. Find it.
Gav.
I actually ain't got anyone this week.
It's Gav. I can't remember what you said, but whatever he said earlier.
Oh yeah. Actually, you're bang right, Gav. Gav. What was it? Silver and Wiltord?
Yeah.
It was a failure.
Stuff it.
Gav wins it this week, mate. Gav wins it this week. Fair play, Gav.
Congrats, Gav.
Another guy though that does a lot of it around the back, so we're lucky to have him, mate. All jokes aside, but yeah, you got the wall, Gav. So Chelsea have won something this year. Probably not the trophy you'd want to win, but you're still in the FA Cup final, mate. You never know, do you?
Yeah.
I think we forget that Chelsea is still in the FA Cup final, to be fair.
Yeah. The FA Cup final that no one can really be asked to watch. I say that not just because of who is in it, but because it's not the last game of the season. It's a disgrace to the football calendar.
I think the problem is now, right, because I can see why they've done this, right, because there's so many games now, right, and they're having to utilise that last week to have midweek games. I think this is why they're having to put the FA Cup before it, because they can't have it after it, because obviously you wouldn't be able to run another week of fixtures. So I think that's the reason why they do it now. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's a World Cup year, isn't it? Everyone's pretty much straight off.
I don't think you'll see the FA Cup be the last game of the season again.
No.
I don't think you will.
The game
it's
is
just too many
gone.
fixtures. I think that
Game's
era is definitely gone. Right, that's it. Totally locked in, totally locked out. Obviously, thank you very much, Knife guys, for turning in and obviously watching another show. Absolutely enjoyed that. Look, great banter and fun. Obviously, we celebrate the good days, but we've also been on here and had loads of bad days. So it's not like we're fair weather fans. We've had a bit of smuggery tonight. We know what we need to do now, though. We go back to the drawing board at the weekend and start buying our nails again, basically.
Strap ourselves back in for the roller coaster.
Absolutely. But yeah, look, obviously, thank you very much, guys. As I said again, everything you do in terms of the background and in terms of jumping on the show and being on it from the start and being on it to the end, absolutely incredible. Thank you very much, Rosie. You guys are the superstars, though, that make the show what it is. Fuck the Rangers. But yeah, obviously, thank you, and absolutely well done to Margaret, by the way, as well. I will message Ruth and get her to give you and reach out to you. But yeah, we are going to leave, guys. We obviously want to say thank you very much for jumping on and have a good weekend, and hopefully we'll be 2 games to go after Sunday, and one step closer. Good night.
Come on, you guys.